All right, it's 3:04 in the morning. It's about 14 degrees outside, and I'm about to start off on the East End of Rundle hike solo, hoping to get to the top for sunrise. Look, the lights are disappearing. Yeah, so I guess we'll see how it goes. I've never done this hike before, so doing it in the dark is probably an added challenge, I would say. So yeah, got bear spray, bear bells, knife, some hiking poles, so feeling pretty good. We'll check in a little bit once things start to lighten up. We just got light of the moon and a headlamp here.
I think I've made a mistake.
Oh, all right, it's about 4 a.m. give or take about 50 minutes into this hike here. I can actually see some lights going over on Ha Ling Peak of some people going up there. I've just stopped to take a quick little break, and I've taken a few nighttime photos here of Ha Ling Peak from this side, which the back of the camera is looking pretty good on those. I don't know if you'll be able to see. So pretty slick. But yeah, I'm gonna pack up my camera here and keep going. I think if I look, I think I'm about a third of the way up in terms of elevation, almost about halfway in distance. So not too bad for the first 40 minutes. About 1.5 kilometers in on this journey. Oh, you can see the moon behind me. And yeah, it's quite steep. It's loose and yeah, really quite steep. This is my view going all the way up there, which is... All right, photo break number 2 here. It's about 4:30 in the morning. Feeling pretty good. Just had a quick little bite to eat. Can see some more people. Looks like kind of 3 separate groups going up Ha Ling Peak now. Like the group's getting pretty close to the scramble, and then I can see two different groups of lights bobbing down through the trees. I haven't seen anybody bobbing up through East Rundle, so I might not have any company at the top for sunrise, but that's okay with me. And just like that, I'm out of the trees, so definitely can feel the wind now. And yeah, boys, the peak's still quite a ways up there, so I gonna get cracking here. It's a little chilly now though with the wind. Whew. Oh, as I'm continuing up here, I'm starting to realize that it might be a bit of a problem from a photography standpoint. Oh, you can start to see Ha Ling now. It's getting a little bit lighter. Well, as you can see, there's no clouds. Oh, yeah, there's some of the people over on Ha Ling right there. There's no clouds right now, and clouds just help make a photo a bit more interesting, especially at sunrise, sunset, when the sun can bounce off the clouds and create these spectacular colors. So we'll see. There's about another hour, 20 minutes until sunrise. I still got quite a ways up to the top. Oh, starting to get some really beautiful color in the sky. You can actually see things on video now. Moon's still
up. I'm doing this slog. It is noticeably the toughest part. I think I may have taken a wrong turn and given myself a bit harder of a route than intended. The scramble is not worth it. Take the route to the left if you're going to do this hike. I went off the route at some point and I found myself very much on the eastern edge of this mountain beside a tiny little point and still have to get somehow up there. Oh, need a break. I went wrong and took the right path and should have come all the way left, and boy, was that a nasty scramble with a sheer face. So safety first. I backtracked, kind of hugged along that sheer face and got myself back over to the north path. Not that it's much better, but had to glove up. Poles are away. It's hands and knees to get up some of this stuff. It's super just loose rock. Almost there. Might be late for sunset, but again, I'd rather make it to the top in one piece than be tumbling down the mountain just to try and get some pictures. Woo! Woo! Oh, that is beautiful. Holy moly. Oh, that last little bit is brutal, but we made it. Oh, yes, check it out. All right, time to quickly get this camera set up. Just like that, the sun is up. Gorgeous. Looks like I've got some company. People making their way up. They still got a ways to go though. Well, it's time to start heading down, I guess. Been up here for probably just about an hour now. Those two gents that I saw down there, they actually just popped up and they're going for a full traverse, so they're past this peak and they're heading on to those mountains behind us. They're kind of right there right now, about to kind of cross over this saddle and then up and over. So I don't know how they made it up here so fast, but it said it only took them an hour, and definitely took me longer than that. So maybe that just means there'll be a quick trip down. So the thing is, going up, it's just tiring. Now, like going down, you're looking at like a sheer, just drop in front of you. You really gotta hold on to this wall here. So I don't know what's worse, going up in the dark or going down in general. So this is that Instagram view of Canmore, all down there, and then Ha Ling Peak lake down there. Beautiful. Missed all these views on the way up. Couldn't see them, so the way down's definitely easier. Definitely easier on the way down. So just stopping a little bit to take in some of the views. It's hard to imagine I was way up there. Further than that, that's not even the top. That's just the false peak. It's pretty surreal. Oh, just having a little break. I mean, I'm pretty close to the bottom, honestly. It's right there. I can see the parking lot for the Ha Ling Peak, which is also where some people park for this hike, and looks almost full, to be honest. And I haven't met a single person coming up here yet. I mean, it's 8 o'clock, so especially up higher, like right now I'm in the shade because of the hill, but the sun's starting to get pretty hot, so kind of surprised I haven't met more people than those two gents that were traversing, I guess, a couple of the rundles there. Yeah, just taking a little break, and then probably the last push, maybe one more break, and then should be back at the car. Pretty much at the bottom, super woodsy, pretty cool trail at this point. Like, I'm just leaving where it starts to get rocky. Probably only got about 15-20 minutes left, and I'm done. Just like that. What do you know? All done. Looks like I'm really the only one other person parked. Some guy pulling over, but really not a lot of traffic. Met one other guy going up. Everyone seems to be headed down to Ha Ling today.
So it's half an hour later than yesterday. It's only 3:30 and going for round 2. So we're gonna try Ha Ling Peak this morning. Get to the top for sunrise. This one's definitely gonna be easier than yesterday. Probably a little shorter on the way up too. So hence leaving a little bit later. Also looks like no one's here yet. So at this time yesterday, there was definitely some people hiking left at basically the same time as some other groups. And it looks like there's a couple cars parked that are potentially doing East End of Rundle this morning. So flip-flopping with what everyone else is doing apparently. But I think I'd rather do the hard one first and get that one out of the way. So here we go.
All right, only about 15 minutes into this hike. You can definitely see a substantial difference in this trail versus East End of Rundle. It's pretty much like incredibly packed double track, and I've just hit the first set of these stone steps. Yeah, so definitely easier going than Eeyore was, at least to start. We'll see what the top ends up looking like, but so far so good. So just stopping for a little break. Well, I'm only about 26 minutes in right now. Just kind of I think this is the second switchback. Yeah, like I said, definitely easier than yesterday. I'm finding it's definitely more closed in than Eeyore was. It's a bit warmer today too. I'm certainly sweating a lot earlier than I was than yesterday too. I got pants and a long sleeve shirt on again, just because yesterday was pretty chilly at the summit, especially before the sun came up. So I'm kind of expecting the same thing. So yeah, feeling the burn, I guess you could say. Come to this small little fenced structure. Not really sure if the fence is intended to help you get up this kind of rocky section. It's made of chain, so I'm not sure how useful it is, but so bad. Oh, it's just leaving switchback number 3. Had to have a quick pit stop there. It's much hotter than yesterday already this morning, and the long sleeve shirt just was not going to work. Sweat was pouring off me, so had to switch to a t-shirt. I'm sure as I get out of the trees and closer to the top that I'll probably have to add a layer back on, similar to yesterday. But as it stands right now, we're keeping on up the trail. All right, just at switchback 4, which not that I can show you. I'll show you on the way down, I guess. But really opens up to be able to see basically East Rundle, and it's gorgeous, and I can see those people, see their lights bobbing up East Rundle that I said we're going up. So I guess I didn't get the memo yesterday that yesterday was Ha Ling and today was East Rundle, but that's all right. So just stopping here to take a couple pictures. I think that'll be kind of cool, nighttime shots of Ha Ling from yesterday and then some nighttime shots of East Rundle today. A little more light pollution in that direction just from Banff, so the stars are definitely clearer towards Ha Ling than they are towards East Rundle, but that's all right. Oh, I guess this is probably technically switchback number 5. For any of you people heading to the gym to get some cardio in on the stair machine, stairs look like they go forever. I feel like I've probably walked up about 1,000 of these rock steps already too. So yeah, I guess just come here for your morning workout, and you get the added benefit of mountainous elevation. Not sure how well the sound's gonna come through on this because it's way windier up here than it was yesterday. But I'm in the saddle. Look at that lovely hair. So Ha Ling Peak is that one right behind me, and then that's Miners Peak. I saw a couple ladies probably 10 minutes behind me, so I'll have some company this morning. I'm not really sure whether I want to go up Ha Ling Peak to the top there, or go over to Miners Peak and shoot the sun back onto Ha Ling from this way. Might just try Ha Ling first and head over to Miners after they're quite close. Woohoo! Ha Ling Peak. Gorgeous. Town of Canmore all lit up. Made it here 5:24. Took about an hour and 50 minutes since I left my car, and that's including the stop for some photos of East End of Rundle there. Yeah, this definitely a much pointier peak. People rock climb up the exposed face, hard to see right now in the dark. But there looks like there's a little kind of windbreak over there, so I think I'm gonna go make that my spot. Kind of looks like the photography gods are laughing at me again. No clouds. There's clouds way over there towards Calgary. Way over there. That's about it. So so windy, but it looks like the cloud gods heard me complaining. Look at the clouds. Gorgeous.
sun is out once again. Beautiful morning. A couple people over there, chatting with them. Gorgeous. So I've started my descent. So far, pretty quick. Down off the actual peak, down 2 sets of the wooden stairs as well. Yeah, it's been a fantastic morning. Seems like my Instagram videos haven't really been uploading either in order or really at all. Just not a whole lot of service on this side of the mountain. So I'm sure if anyone's been following along, I know a couple of people have messaged me asking if I've made it to the top. Made it to the top. Everything will just kind of upload later on, I think. I'll hold the bell because it's a bit annoying, but the way down for this is much better. I can actually kind of do a bit of jogging. Right, probably my last video before I get to the bottom. Just stop to take a couple pictures here at this little outlook and take off my long sleeve shirt because I'm hot. Yeah, so I took a couple pictures of Ha Ling Peak with this pond yesterday, so I just stopped to take a couple pictures with East End of Rundle. So I was all the way right there yesterday, so it's kind of cool. I'll have pictures facing both directions. Yeah, and I was all the way up there. Another beautiful morning, super great temperature. I'm hoping that it's not going to be as hot as it was yesterday. It was really sticky. It makes for a long day with the baby. I'm at about 2 hours and 30 minutes of moving time right now, so hoping it's not going to take me too much longer to get down, especially most of the stairs are behind me now, so I should be able to jog the majority of what's left. Thanks for tuning in. More full than when I was the only one here this morning at 3:30, but not too many people. I made it. That's it. All the way up there, you can't even see it. And there was yesterday's climb.